want. Call me when you need. Call me in the morning. I'll be on the way.
Yo. Hey guys, this is Val and I came home early to drop this one before the sunrise. So everyone is speaking about this Lil Nas X latest video. I know a lot of people are sending me requests, man. Do a dissect this. So let's take down the rabbit hole and expose certain subliminal messages in the video. But before we do this, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and do share this video. Let me put out my honest thoughts. Man, what the heck is wrong with people? I don't see any reason why people are mad about Lil Nas X. He's just being honest. You know, we're living in the twilight zone. The world's gonna end very soon, and people are just walking around like they're coming back. For real, people are walking around like they're coming back. Guys, like honestly, you know, I'm practicing my dance move. I'm trying to fulfill my destiny, you know, just coming soon. So every day I'm running this Christian race like a marathon, if you know what I mean. Guys, don't get sick about Lil Nas X. Okay, he's just being himself. That's his real identity. That's what devil worshippers do. So there's no big deal about it. If you're spiritual, you're woke, you know all these things. So nothing big about it, because that's what is happening in the spiritual realm, if you know what I mean. I don't think we have to judge him, because by now we should have known he sold his soul to the devil. I don't know, 3 years back or 4 years back. He sold his soul to the music industry, to the Illuminati. That was years ago, and we know he's an industry plant. He came from nowhere and just blew up. So whatever you see him doing, whatever you think you see him doing, or whatever he's doing, it's just been orchestrated by the devil. You guys saw him taking the Grammy Awards, the BET Awards, and all these awards from Old Time Road, and we saw him wearing the red with a sign of the Illuminati, which means sacrifice, right? And guys, when you guys see that stuff, you know exactly what happened. And guys, this pic has been in my archive for a long period of time, for years, man. Straight up, he sold his soul to the devil. You know, go look up my other video on Lil Nas X, where I explain everything about him making deals with the devil. I don't blame him, man. I don't blame him. It's nothing new. It's been here for decades, and it's still going on right now. We've seen it with Billie Eilish, Lady Gaga, Kesha, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Machine Gun Kelly, Lil Wayne, Drake. Man, all these guys are doing the same stuff, man. It's just been satanic, man. You know, it's just sad to see him falling in the wrong path, and I feel more bad about his followers, because he's likely gonna pull them to the same path. With that said, let's clear the air about this video. You know, it's deeper than that satanic stuff or satanic symbolism. Okay, Montero is a real name of Lil Nas X. So his real name is Montero Lamar Hill. The name Lil Nas X was made up by the music industry to represent the reincarnation of Lil Nas. You know, Lil Nas was satanic. I mean, the rapper, the other rapper, he was satanic. So they brought another person to continue what he did. Now he was given the name Lil Nas X. The X means 6, or other words 666. So it was there in plain sight. It's all about the mark of the beast and this new generation of sellouts, which are all out there to push up an agenda by luring the souls of the teenagers, you know, trying to bring their souls to hell. It's pretty much easy. I guess everyone can clearly see that. In this video, you know, besides the Montero, we got a name in bracket, Call Me By Your Name. And I think Call Me By Your Name was inspired by 2017 movie called Call Me By Your Name. The same stuff, man, the same spelling. The name of the movie is called Call Me By Your Name, and the movie itself is very sick. It's about a teenage young boy who fell in love with an older man. You know, it was an underage relationship between a teenager and an older man, you know, that gay stuff. And they had a very erotic relationship. In fact, the movie is online. Everyone can see how sick and deep this rabbit hole goes. Go watch that movie first, then you will understand the truth behind this video. because it's deeper than what you think. Okay, Lil Nas X, I think he watched the movie and he was inspired by the movie, so he's just playing the same stuff in the video. So I think Lil Nas X is telling a hidden story in plain sight, but you have to be very, very woke to understand what it's meaning. Okay, so it's a story about how he met a devil in the music industry. Of course, he's drawing attention to his 14-year-old self where he was a teenager. Okay, you know, he said he was ashamed of coming out as gay, but I think he's also throwing light about the internal affairs with some high profile guy in the music industry, because we all know about that story. Okay, just like in the movie Call Me By Your Name, it's about a teenager who had a gay affair with an adult man. Yeah, like seriously, go watch a movie, man. Go watch a movie, then you can understand the whole of this 3-minute video. That's just my honest thoughts, because you know, I like seeing things in a deeper level. Okay, I like seeing things from a different vantage point, because I've seen some other symbolism that ties up with what I'm talking about right now. Okay, you feel me? Now, that's just my that's just my thoughts. You know, I've come across several of this stuff in the conspiracy rabbit hole with all this MK Ultra mind control. Yeah, because we all know about the Hollywood story, how the elder guys are going out with the younger guys and the younger girls. You know how that stuff goes. You know, it's all about a sex game. You know, I won't mention the word, but the industry itself is very evil. That's why we are seeing Lil Nas X acting crazy. He's not the only one. We have seen a lot of black men in the music industry. They're wearing dresses, they're doing crazy stuff, man. No one can pretend that he hasn't seen what I'm talking about, and he's been there ever since the whole stuff. Now let's dissect the video, man, because like this is just like the intro. Now let's go into the video. The whole play is back in time, taking us back to the Garden of Eden. He said, "Welcome to my terror," like he's bringing out the truth. And Lil Nas X was blessed by God to become a very, very successful musician. But you know, when you're living in America with all this satanism, with all this evil, people don't even believe in God, man. But God is the one who gave you this blessing. You know, whatever you are right now is from God. So God bless Lil Nas X to become a very successful musician, but the devil, he blocked his star. That's what they do to everyone. Okay, so you have to just find your passion and go on with it. So in this tree, the tree of good and evil, we see Nas playing the guitar, and then we see the devil, like, because the devil sees your star, then he comes to you to tempt you, to lure you into making a silly deal with him so that he can get your soul. Okay, that's why we see the snake coming to tempt Lil Nas X, just like he's doing to everyone, especially if you're having a very, very, very great destiny. I call it deals with the devil. This devil, I mean, like, this satanic stuff has a third eye, and he's having XXX on his body, you know, that black costume, which all stands for 666. Then we have some 6 symbolism. We have light illuminating from his third eye, and you know, it's all about the Illuminati. And if you look at the third eye with light illuminating, like, it's drawn in the form of a pyramid, guys. That's a symbol of the Illuminati. I've told you guys already that he sold his soul to the Illuminati, so he's part of the Illuminati. He's part of the Illuminati. He's an Illuminati puppet, if you know what I mean. But that's it right here. Like, he's telling us the genesis about the deals he made with the devil. But you know, as a young teen, seen the devil, like, he tried to run away from the devil or the Illuminati, but as you can see, the devil kept coming in different ways, because once the devil wants to tempt you, he will come in different ways. He'll keep coming to you. That's why the Bible says, keep resisting the devil and he will flee. That passage is in James. And you can see we even have dark clouds in the sky with lightning. And I think I've said like 1,000 times that clouds are linked to demonic control. And the Bible said Satan fell from sky like a lightning. That's why in these new shows he uses symbolism. And we can see Lil Nas X running away, but we have some subliminal symbolism here. Guys, like those two pillars in the background, those two pillars are the same pillars we find in the Freemasonic Lodge. So those are the Masonic pillars. Yes, we understand it. Yes, Freemasons run the country. They control the money, they control the industry, music, entertainment, everything. They control everything. They've been doing this for decades, and I think it's clearly open for everyone to see in plain sight. As Lil Nas X is trying to run, we see something quite usual. He's caught by the devil and he's seduced into making a deal with the devil. Then he became possessed by the devil and he made love with the devil. Lil Nas X is so creative, and the devil fills his mind with ideas. Wait a minute. This is so subliminal. Okay, on this tree, the tree of good and evil, we have some Sikh symbolism. I don't know the language here, but I think I can decode certain stuff. On this tree, I can see the witch cross, or what we call Satan's cross. The cross with a circle. And I can also see the sign of the Freemasons. The compass and the, I don't know what to call it. Yeah, the G sign. Yeah, I told you already that the whole Illuminati is part of the Freemasons. And we can see the sign of 666, which is the mark of the beast. We can see the Omega sign. Okay, guess what, man? We can see the sign of boy lover. That's the sign that the pe does. Like, that's a sign that these guys use for boy lover. Look it up real quick. I told you guys that Call Me By Your Name was a story about a teenager who did some crazy stuff with an older man. It's true, man. You can make it in the industry. You can be successful in the music industry. Sing secular music and be famous if you don't make a deal with the devil. Man, you gotta sacrifice something. So I don't know what Lil Nas X gave up for his fame, but obviously we know that for Lil Nas to become very successful, in that level, he definitely had to give up something very important. And I won't say what he gave up because it's clear, but whatever he gave up, it all depends on him. Whatever he sacrificed depends on him. And in this part, we can see him in chains. He's standing in an arena of ancient Greek gods. And I told you that these Israelites are obsessed with ancient Greek satanism or ancient Greek methodology. Those chains represent the MK Ultra mind control. Just showing us how he's trapped. He's being controlled because they are all in chains. They can't do something better for themselves. They can't think for themselves, because whenever they want to go against Satan's will, they will be punished, they will be tormented, and they'll have to pass through all this evil stuff. This stuff is spiritual. It's not physical, okay, but it's spiritual. I feel sad about it because he's lost control over himself, and we can see what's up. And in this part, we can see different versions of Lil Nas X, just representing the different high profile elites who are into this sick stuff. They look for a puppet and they give him fame to push up an agenda on the people, because whatever Lil Nas X is doing right now, whatever he's doing, he's not doing it on his own. It's not part of his will. He's just doing it because people have put him there and have told him to do it. In this scene, everything gets satanic, and this is where people are just getting mad over it. People are just going crazy. We can see him ascending high in the sky to meet Lucifer. Lucifer fell down from the sky, but he landed in the second heaven. So as he's ascending high to go meet Lucifer in the sky, the whole stuff changes. We find him taking a stripper's pool to hell. Yo, like Lil Nas X landed in hell via a stripper's pool. Damn, that's so creative. This Lil Nas X vision about hell. So he goes to hell and the gates of hell opens. On his face, you know, he has his coil, like the hair, I mean his design, his face design, the hair, you know, his coil in the form of 666, if you know what I mean. Then we got Satan in hell on his throne, and we can see the devil's horn, we can see the upside down cross, the upside down star. This is stuff that we've been exposing for years, that all these devil horns is not rock and roll, it's satanic. We've been saying that the upside down cross is satanic. We've been saying that the devil star, I mean the pentagram, is satanic. People think it's just nonsense. But anyways, I pray because I really want people to get safe. But if they think we're crazy, okay, they'll find out when they die. Okay, now we got Satan in hell sitting on his throne. And yeah, we got the devil horn, the upside down cross, yeah. And then what happens? Lil Nas X does a nasty strip dance for Godhead Lucy. And you know, anyone dancing this music is kind of like dancing with Godhead Lucy. And we'll see what he does. Like, he kills Godhead Lucy by breaking his neck, and he took the devil's horns and wore it. Once he wore the devil's horns, he became the devil himself. Good try, Lil Nas X. It means that the devil's really filling his mind with bad ideas. But the whole stuff is a deception. You cannot kill a spiritual being. Okay, only God can destroy a spiritual being. So it's a lie. The devil doesn't look like that. You know, this look was created to scare people. I know there's some demons that look like that, like the Baphomet, but I don't think the devil looks like that in hell. And guys, we have to pray for this guy, because I really want him to be safe, because if it's not safe and he dies in this sin, those demons in hell will torment him, and they will attempt to do the same strip dance in hell. You know, we have heard a lot of these stories, okay? You know, people die and go to hell and they come back, like when they're saved by Jesus Christ. They keep saying that those demons are forcing Michael Jackson, I mean the king of pop, to do the same moonwalk in hell. I really feel pity for him. If he really want to be gay, he should be gay, but he should know that God is against this stuff. But he should know that God's against those stuff. But if he sold his soul, then he's not even controlling himself. So the best we can do is to advise him and pray for him, not to criticize him, because by now we know what happened, like, because there's a story to everything. And I think that what most people should be doing is that they should be working on their salvation, because man, most people aren't even better. You know, the Bible is clear. If you're caught in sexual immorality, or if you die in sexual immorality, you will not enter the gates of heaven. You know, he's doing part by, you know, adding up to the agenda, because people are like saying that he's pushing the agenda, but he's not pushing the agenda, because the agenda was already there. But he's just doing his contribution. He's just contributing to the agenda. So what we should do is that we should try as much as possible to escape the devil. Because man, like, if you're into lust, fornication, seduction, porn, adultery, lies, and all this other stuff, man, you know it already, and you're not gonna make it to heaven no matter what you do. Man, people should stop worrying about Lil Nas X and spend more time building a relationship with Jesus Christ, with God. These are the kind of things that should help us improve our faith, to make us know that Satan is real and that Jesus is coming very soon. Like I've always said, the only way to heaven is through Jesus Christ. I mean, God only gave his powers to Jesus Christ. So the battle here on earth is between Jesus and the devil, okay, because they are all God's children. So that's the battle here on earth. So we should know who to turn to when we are facing certain problems, because guys, there are people that are stuck, okay, that are lost in fornication, that are stuck in humanizing, they are stuck in being strippers, that all these things, like, they are stuck in their sexual sins, they are stuck in all their sins, lies telling, killing, whatever, and then they are stuck and they don't know what to do. And they know that if if the bell rings, it's over. So guys, like, if you're stuck in your sins, go to Jesus Christ, go beg him, ask God to forgive you. Do your best, stay spiritual, pray every single day, spend more time on God, spend more time on the things of God, and you will be safe. But if you think you're better than people, if you think you're better than this guy, and you're still fornicating, man, you know it already, man. If he's gonna burn in hell, you're also gonna burn to him. If he's gonna burn in hell, then you're gonna burn in hell with him too. Because right now, Lil Nas X has given up on God. So it's now your turn. Are you with me? Oh. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.